Hello folks, it's been a while since I've talked to you in a vlog format, so hello. But today we are going to work on some greeting cards for my September shop update. I feel like my shop is still pretty empty and I like some more diverse postcards and greeting cards that are not just about Denmark. So I want to make some of these, and they're going to be autumn themed and Christmas themed, and I know it's normal to start creating these things really early, probably earlier than I am starting, but it just feels so weird because, well, summer is my favorite season and I want to enjoy it as much as possible, and I don't even want to think about being cold again and the cold weather and the winter, and I'm not the hugest fan of Christmas. Like, it's fine, but it's cold and it's dark and So I have been putting all of this forever because I'm just not in this mood. And lately, actually for the past maybe a month, the weather here has been pretty autumny, which killed my desire to work on this even more somehow, because I just feel like there is no summer. Like, we had a couple of days, maybe few weeks that were kind of warm in June, and now we are back to this awful weather. If we can trust forecast, it's going to be 16 degrees next week and strong wind. I don't know. I'm sure there are people who enjoy this. I find it really depressing. I love to be hot and I just want the heat to melt my brain. Is that so much to ask? Well, I mean, in Denmark, yeah, it is. Pretending it's summer with some summer cocktail. Non-alcoholic, of course. It's the middle of the day. It's lemon and ginger and fizzy water, by the way. It's great. Yeah. All I'm saying is, let's create some cozy postcards today. So I have a bit of a layout for my first greeting card done, and let me show you. This is kind of where we are right now. Big mess, but don't worry, it's gonna get cleaned up. So this one is about adventure and camping and fun wild things. I'm still debating with myself whether this should be autumn or forest or wild adventure. My boyfriend says he likes wild the most. In any case, it's probably not going to be autumn because it's too specific, I think. And also the word autumn looks too similar to adventure, so I don't like that. This is going to be in a nicer font, of course. This is just a placeholder. These are some color palettes that I'm undecided on. I wanted to look a bit more earthy and autumny, so I'm leaning towards these two. But it's very hard to decide because basically these two are identical except for these two colors that I think they're too much bright colors of the same saturation in one palette to be in one palette, so I think it should be just one or the other. But it's very hard to decide because I love both of these colors. I think I'm leaning more towards the red because it's a bit warmer. I don't know. We're still working on this, so we might end up with something totally different. But yeah, a little bit of a camping thing going on. And as usual, I'm like, is that a card that someone would send? I mean, I would get it for myself and I would make a mini print out of it because that's how I use postcards and greeting cards. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of it as a bit of an alternative on traditional birthday cards, or, you know, for someone who likes forests and camping and all that stuff. Or alternatively, for someone who, like a friend that maybe you haven't seen in a while because of the whole COVID situation. So yeah, I don't know. This set of greeting cards, except for the Christmas cards, of course, it's going to be a bit of a experimentation, and I'm going to print a very small amount of them because I have no idea. I've done some market research, but I don't know. To be honest, it's more of a thing that I want to make than a thing I am certain needs to be made, if that makes any sense. But that's kind of everything I do, I guess. But yeah, pretty much every element on this card just makes me happy because I love all of those things. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna play with colors now, so that should be fun. But I have some hard choices to make. So I have now reached this point in my illustration where I've went through so many variations, iterations, and possibilities that I don't even know what I'm doing anymore and why I'm doing it. It's a strange flare, I'm sorry. They keep coming. So that's when you know you need to take a step back from your design process and go do something else. Coincidentally, the weather outside is not the worst. Today is like a little island of okay weather. Tomorrow we are going back to rain and 15 degrees and wind and Nordic wintry summer. Why am I living here again? So I'm going to take a break from this and thinking of going to town and checking a few things. I need to get a new work sketchbook because I have only like 2 pages left from my sketchbook, and also I need to make a stop at the printer and ask a few printing questions about possible upcoming project, maybe touch some paper, look at some samples, hopefully if they have it. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. So I didn't make it to the printer yesterday because it got too late and they were closed, so I didn't get any answers, but it's okay because I'll do it another day. It's not super urgent anyway because I don't have anything to print just yet. But afterwards I went to have a little walk in the city and I was now just checking some shops, looking at some cards and things, and starting to feel bad about the things that I'm doing because there's already so much of everything and a lot of it is probably a lot better than whatever I'm doing, and it's just like, what's the point? So yeah, the usual stuff. And now I'm having some troubles deciding on color palette for this card I was working on. I think I'm mostly decided at this point. And I'm also sketching some Christmas cards ideas. So yeah, I'm doing some sketching, trying not to think too hard about being the most original person in the world because nobody is. So yesterday was quite lovely. We had a really nice picnic and a bike trip and nice time in nature. And today is very rainy outside and it's extremely humid. It's like the air is water. And I have to clean today, and I'm very much not excited for that, but it needs to be done because I love working in a clean and tidy environment. But I would really actually rather be drawing right now because the weather is perfect for that. It's very gloomy and I'm very inspired after yesterday, but I'll have to wait till after I'm done cleaning. And I think actually I might end the vlog here because I think it's probably long enough by now. I don't think I made much progress on my project in this vlog, but I never expected to be done in 1 week. So I guess it's going to be a continuous thing as it usually happens. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable and I hope to see you next time. And until then, have fun.